on Facebook. Okay, so we are now live on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So good afternoon, everyone. So as I was saying, this is part of the December series. Grabe ang bilis ng araw, no? Last week we had a live event dun mismo sa office ng partner namin. What's that? Ba't na ganun? Okay na? Sorry. That was...
Okay na. Sobrang bilis ng araw kasi nung nakaraan November lang, ngayon December na. Wow.
O, diba? Yeah, and as I was saying, this year, 2022, it was actually very eventful for me. Yun, because ang dami talaga nangyari, like, everything, like from challenges to stress to, like, I don't know, like all the kumbaga, negative emotions na pwede kong na-feel ko yata. But then, ayun, mag-earphones lang ako. Sinesegue ko lang yung earphone ko. So, but then, like I said earlier, yung nangyari naman in the end and even in the middle of the year, mas okay naman. So, kumbaga parang nakasurvive and thrive naman ako in those aspects of my life. And that,
May echo pa din ba?
diba? My spiel today, kasi may echo din pa. May echo pa rin.
Meron pa, Patrice.
Sound check. Parang wala na. Okay. So, because today we will be talking about, how to survive, thrive, how to, be global, how to start, survive, kasi this is the last month of the year. So, we only have 2 more live events left after today. So today, and then we have another one on the 15th, and we have another one on the 22nd. But exciting things are happening ahead. So dapat, from our speakers today, we will know and we will learn from, from their life stories and real life stories to mga to. Hindi lang nila nabasa, hindi lang nila narinig from other people or from other, celebrities or influential or popular people, but it's actually their life stories of how they started, how they are surviving, and of course, how they are thriving in their everyday lives. So, malalaman nyo mamaya kung bakit ito yung topic natin. But before that, since we're still very early, we'll say hi muna to our audience. So, I think I'm seeing some comments here. O, di ba? Ang hirap mag-multitask. Magandang gabi po sa lahat. Hello.
Okay na po.
So, magandang gabi sa inyo. We're for those who are very new to Big C, I would like to introduce ourselves. Muna, my name is Vil, and ano ba? Ito pala, on the other side, siya naman si Eunice. So we are your Thursday tandem. So whether you like it or not.
Nag-a-adjust lang ako ng mga problems natin. Mamaya
it's okay.
Pasalo muna.
Yeah. So whether you like it or not, we are your hosts during Thursdays. So so my name is Will, and on nalilito ako kasi front facing yung camera. So this is Eunice. So we are your hosts every Thursday. So what else? So pa-share naman yung live namin. So if you have friends watching on Instagram, please send them the link. Makikita nyo sa lower right, there's an arrow. You can send that to your friends.
Yeah.
And sa Facebook, please share also. And if you're on LinkedIn, please share our live events as well. So today, para sabay-sabay tayong matuto from our guests today. And yung mga guests natin today, they're very, alam mo yung mga relentless and powerful women in their own field. So I know and I believe that we could learn a thing or two or even more, even 3 or more life lessons that they may impart for tonight. So may mga nag-good evening. Magandang gabi po sa lahat. Magandang
Yes,
gabi
I'm
po.
so ready. I think naayos ko na lahat. Wow.
Okay. Medyo naglalag ka, Eunice, Medyo nakapikit ka ngayon sa camera. So I'll continue to
Baka inaantok ako. Okay po, sige
Ayan,
po.
this is not the best time to to be sleepy, alam mo yan, Eunice. So, kung this is not a paid advertisement, no? Pero isa to talaga sa mga tools of trade ko ay ang Enervon. So, Enervon, please hire me if you want a model. So, para may energy ako forever. There you go. So, yeah, I think it's 6:34 on my time. Tama ba? Or 6:33 pa lang. I think my computer is kind of advanced a bit. So,
6:33.
ayan.
Naglalag
So,
pa ba
6:30.
ako?
Yes, on StreamYard, yes. It's a bit
Okay, sige.
slow. So,
Kasi meron
again,
dumadaan na airplane sa bahay namin. Pag may dumadaan na airplane, nai-interrupt talaga yung internet. Di ba, Patrice? Ganun. So, medyo palayo na yung airplane. I'm not kidding. This is true. I'm not kidding talaga. Kasi yung house namin ng likod, malapit na sa airport. Hindi po ako nagloloko, mga kababayan. Totoo po yan. So, ayan.
is this,
Malayo na yung
are you-
aeroplano.
do you-
So, hindi na ako maghahang.
do you live in the forest? Or ano ba?
Ayan, di ba?
Wala,
Okay na yung signal ko. Naging real time na, di ba? So, I'm
nasa
back.
Philippine area of responsibility ka pa ba?
Yes.
Or, you know,
Super.
okay, so,
ngayon okay na
ayan,
ako.
so,
Diba real time na?
Okay, so let's welcome Eunice. She's gonna do the introduction for today's
Thank
live
you.
event.
Yes, good evening everyone. Sobrang excited ako tonight. Well, every night naman. Kaya ba ako hindi na-excite, 'di ba? Napakadami nating guests today. 3, o 'di ba? Hindi isa, 3. So madami na 'yon. So, bago tayo mag-start sa lahat, sasabihin ko muna yung mga usual ko sinasabi na feeling ko memorize yun na, pero hindi. Sasabihin ko pa din siya, 'di ba? So, ayan, magandang gabi sa mga laging nakasubaybay sa atin at laging mga nanonood. To those who are new to this Big C Thursday Hangout, welcome and hope that you will always make this your Thursday habit. So please share this live sa Facebook. All you have to do is click share nyo sa Facebook friends and all through your walls or through your messenger accounts. Ayan, sa mga nasa Instagram, good evening everyone. So please, if you have questions or if you have thoughts, at least feel free to type it sa ating comment section and we will answer them or we will acknowledge them or read them along this live. So, ayan, sa mga nagtatanong, sa mga bago, di ba? What is Bixi? Bixi, laging yung naririnig, di ba? So, Bixi is a platform that connects women who want to invest with the knowledge, network, and tools to start investing. So, ano nga ba tong platform na to, di ba? Apart from the social media accounts that we have, the most important thing is that we have the app. It's the app that provides you the platform to connect with women. So all you have to do is to download the app. It's free on Google Store and on App Store. So just scan the QR code presented before you right now. Or if you don't want to, ayaw nyo na pa QR, pumunta kayo sa App Store at sa Google Store. Click, type Dixie and then click download and register. Registration is also for free. Diba? Ang dami kong energy, nabubulol ako. Sabi ko sa inyo, always excited every Thursdays, diba? So, ayan, download the app. Ayan, scan the QR code and all. So, like what I said earlier, we are not a financial, we are a platform. So through the app, we provide women the platform to connect and to be knowledgeable about finances and financing. Although we are not your insurance advisors, okay, we cannot give those, but we only provide the platform. But however, we can connect you probably with like financial advisors in the near future through the app and through the products. Who knows that Bixi will offer soon.
And
So,
Eunice, wait
yes.
lang sorry to interrupt. Speaking of insurance, we actually had a very successful and a highly watched event last week about insurance. So if somebody is looking for insurance packages or like thinking of getting insurance coverage in the next coming years, if they want to include that in their budget, gusto nilang isama sa budget nila, watch that video last Thursday. It's actually already inside the Bixi app. So ayan, nasa tapat ninyo yung QR. Please download it. Ayan. So back to you,
Ayan.
Eunice.
So thank you so much. Wait lang, asan na yung aking ano. So ayan, actually inside the app, so pag na-download yun na siya, madami kayo dyan makikita. And yung isa sa aming latest feature right now is Bixi has this collaboration with Remote Skills Academy or RSA. So this collab with Bixi is where you get to choose from several courses like a masterclass about working from home, like work abroad from the comfort of your home by registering or enrolling only through the Bixi app in collaboration with the remote school academy. Okay, so
Remote
ayan,
Skills Academy.
remote skills. Oh my gosh. O, diba, ka-collab, pero nakakalimutan ko. Kasi ang dami namin ka-collab, kaya hindi na ako magkandatuto. So, ayan, remote class, master class or remote work, and yung pang isang patok na course, actually. Master class
Yes.
about, being a virtual assistant. So, ayan, paano nga ba makaka-enroll dito, diba? Of course, you have to download the app, go to the banner or to the marketplace. Just click and everything, you can access it there. So, before anything else and bago ako mag-delve further into these masterclasses and collaborations with Bixi, we have to go to our live proper. So, ayan, ma'am, will you play videos ba or like before we have our speaker and all?
Ayan. So, as I mentioned kanina, we will be talking about how to start, survive, and thrive in 2023. O, di ba exciting? Kasi tayo mga Filipinas, o, di ba, including myself, o, di ba, I'm not sure if you do this, but we usually set goals. Like, we call it in my church as faith goals. So, kasama dun yung mga financial goals, yung mga, ano pa ba, career goals, career breakthroughs, mga ganon. So, tonight is a very exciting night because, yun nga, as I mentioned earlier, for those who just came in, we are guesting somebody, ayan, who actually has a very nice life story. This is her personal story, so it's 100% legit coming from her. It's not like a fiction or just a story from another person that we know online, ganon. So, ayan, mag-hi muna tayo. Hi, good evening, everyone. So I'm seeing familiar faces here, familiar names, and also seeing familiar and new people who are watching tonight's live event. So before we call our speaker, this is an introduction of what they do, no? So she sent us a video, and I want you ladies and of course gentlemen to watch this before we call her in. Yeah.
So,
Eunice, I
ayan.
suggest that you do the live sa yung i-focus mo
Okay,
yung
okay,
camera ni
okay,
ni
okay.
Instagram for the benefit of those who are watching on Instagram. So I'll be sharing ayan, wait lang ha.
Okay.
Just
Let's
making
go.
sure na tama yung
Mukha ko pala yung naka-flash sa Instagram, di ba? So, if-flip ko muna yung camera. Ayan.
ayan. So just
Yan.
making sure na BE Global to, hindi baka mamaya K-pop pala tong ma-play ko.
Ay, baka yes. Ayan.
Ayan.
Wala tayong sounds sa video. Wala tayong sounds. Video.
Ayan. Okay, I'll stop sharing muna. Okay, so without further ado, ayan, I'll briefly introduce yung speaker natin. So, she finished, actually medyo magka-age pala kami, o di ba? Batang-bata, we're just 22 years old. So, our speaker tonight graduated from the Ateneo de Manila University with a degree in BS Communication Technology Management. Whoa, that was a mouthful. Major in marketing. At present, she is the co-founder and Chief Operations Officer or COO or COO siguro to kasi she's a woman of B Global E-Commerce Corporation, the video that you just saw, one of the leading e-commerce service solutions providers in the Philippines. She is also the sales and marketing director of BGE Concepts. Ato, ang dami. Sidhi Corporation and Cotton Depot Retail Ventures. O, di ba? If you thought she was just doing one, she's doing like 15 more. She also founded this one. I think marami akong friends na isama dito. The Manila Online Garage Sale Facebook group.
My gosh,
Community.
okay kami dyan ng nanay ko.
O, di ba? It's she just knew it today, ha, na you were the founder of this. So I think the community now has like 60,000, is 60,000 strong. O, ayan. So aside from all these accolades in the business industry, no, she is also the supportive wife to Raymond. Hello, Raymond. Ayan. And a dedicated homeschooling mom to 6-year-old Elijah James. And she plays learning advocate to her 2-year-old son, Noah Hendricks. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Miss Christine Joy Sy-Sison.
Ayan. Hi.
Okay, ayan.
Good evening to our viewers in Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Ayan. So, magandang gabi, Tin. Ayan, thank you so much. Ayan, minessage ko lang si Christine, Tin, yung nasanay akong niya. So, minessage ko lang siya, sabi ko, are you willing and available? And I'm so thankful that she said yes to this, di ba? So, nakita niyo naman yung background niya. And I think that's even very, very, kumbaga parang, sorry, nahulog yung paraphernalia ko. My God, the dangers. We're still okay. So, understatement pa yon of what she actually does as a woman. And, as a woman, as a businesswoman, as a wife, and as a mom. So, Tin, eto may mga tanong ako sa'yo. Ang dami kong tanong.
Ang dami. Actually, sa mga live natin, ito yung may pinakamadaming tanong. Very interesting.
Oo, di ba? Pinakita ko kay Eunice, sabi niya, hala, bakit, parang kailangan nating mag-start ng mga 5 a.m. today. So, eto, please, Tin, ayan, so please tell us a background of yourself.
Yeah.
What you do, your family, and ito, to wake up every day.
Yeah. Okay, so actually na-mention mo naman kanina a bit of the introduction, no? So, bata pa nga tayo, no? We're 22, no? But, no, I'm currently 36, 37 soon. Like, this month na pala. Next week na. So, I have my business partner is also my husband. We've been together for the past 10 years. And we have 2 kids, Elijah and Noah. And then we're hoping sana, praying, eventually magkaroon pa kami ng isa pa. Or ako lang umaasa nun. Depende. Hi, Han, kung nanonood ka. So, but now we also have, we do business together as well. My husband and I were both co-founders, as mentioned, of B Global E-Commerce Corporation. And on the side, we do have other businesses that we've started up or doing on the side. But mainly, we do ito as a solutions provider, parang e-commerce enabler ang tawag sa amin. So, Basically, we partner with brands and we handle their official flagship stores in the different marketplaces such as Lazada, Shopee, Zalora. So kami yung parang online arm nila, representative with everything that when it involves online or e-commerce. So yun yung
Ayan.
ginagawa.
So,
So
meron
what is
kang fan dito. Ayan
Ah.
pala, sorry. What inspires you to wake up every morning?
ako to be honest, cliche man, no, but it really what makes me so excited talaga is parang feeling ko I'm doing the will of God. Feeling ko I'm very, very a businesswoman at heart. Yun yung sinasabi nung una sinasabi ng husband ko, parang, oh, hindi, ano rin ako, parang gusto ko rin maging mom, ganyan. Tapos parang, but I really realized that whatever business is thrown at me, I get excited, I get so fueled na it challenges me, but at the same time, parang na-enjoy ko kasi working with people. Knowing na I can somehow mentor them, transform each other, pati ako, I learn from them, and we get to transform each other's lives. Kasi a big chunk of our waking moment, we spend it at work, diba? So being able to do that and impact lives of people, whether in their career, career growth, and even personal growth, parang it gives me a lot of, it fuels me. Yun.
Alam mo, ang ganda nun. And medyo nakarelate ako ng slight because I also love working with people. And yun, kumbaga parang to impact and influence the lives of people every day. And that's actually a very good inspiration, no, to wake up every morning. Ang ganda nun. I'll keep that in mind. So, may mga fans ka dito, sabi, ang ganda naman ng
Sabi
speaker
ni
na yan.
Ate
O,
Joy.
diba?
Ate Joy, hi. Kamusta ka
Yes.
na? Ang ganda
Hi,
daw ng
Joy.
speaker na yan. Yes, thank you so much. Wow, speaker ako.
Ayan.
Yes, and a wonderful
Hindi ka
mom
daw-
daw of two.
Yeah. And hindi ka daw busy, sabi ni Miss Olive. Sabi niya hindi siya busy. Hindi, ano lang, wala siyang ginagawa. So, eto na.
Dami niyang time.
Oo,
Wala
madami
naman masyado. Chill lang.
Ayan.
Honestly, ako some of my
Jump
staff.
our program. Ay, sorry. Okay.
Ayan.
Ayan. So, let's jump to our program title. So, Be Global. We actually got that from
Yeah.
your company's name, so Be Global. So ang ganda, no, talagang talagang futuristic and expansive. Ibig sabihin, let's go global, ganyan. So how to start, survive, and thrive in 2023. So let me start with start. So ngayon, Tin, I know that you have a huge and still rising company, pero paano kayo nag-start? How did you start?
Okay. So interesting fact, no, we started with Facebook selling. So actually nag-consign kami ng items, but very, very first product nga na ginawa namin was, meron lang ako nakuhang product sa kapatid ko. We're 6 in the family, sa siblings namin. So 4 are all entrepreneurs, 2 are in the full-time ministry. So nalala ko, nag-consign lang ako ng makeup brushes sa kapatid ko. Tapos I actually parang wala ko ng Facebook page named Below SRP. So parang below suggested retail price. So I was selling it, pero not actively because I have my own, nung dalaga ko, meron akong sariling business on the side. I mean, doing my own business. Pero itong how Be Global came about, we started with that na merong konti-konti on the side. I have a work, pero I'm also selling in Facebook. Eventually, we were able to find a hero product. Yung pinaka nag-start kami, nakilala kami in the online industry, was through alam niyo yung samurai, we call it the samurai sword umbrella. So it's an umbrella that looks like a samurai sword. So parang siyang male product. Di ba mga laking sarap kasi marketan din. Pag nagustuhan nila, ang bilis, bibilihin nila agad, walang isip-isip. Tayo kasi pag babae, mag-isip pa tayong choice natin, bagay ba, ganyan. Sa lalaki kasi pag nagustuhan nila, bili na regardless of the price or amount, di ba? So we were able to start with that na we started in Facebook selling na bago pa parating pa lang yung item, nag-post na kami for pre-order. Ganun ginawa namin. Doon sa Below SRP page na ginawa namin. It's not even a community pa. Wala. Parang may sarili-sarili. And then we shared it along with our friends. Tapos before we knew about it, parang hindi pa dumadating yung shipment namin. Sold out na kami. So parang okay tong opportunity na to . So ginawa namin, sige, parating pa tayo. So even before the products was here, we were able to collect money kasi at least trust factors within our community, yung friends namin . So when we arrived, when the products arrived, we were able to sell this. Tapos yun yung ginamit namin pang-ikot ng pera. So we only had one product, but at the same time, we were doing bazaars left and right. So, nandun yung umbrella namin. Pero ang ginawa namin, parang kinausap namin lahat ng friends namin na may businesses or kapatid ko na may negosyo na, pwede ko ba consign mo na yung mga products mo? So we were selling those in the bazaars and then selling that one SKU nga, which is the Samurai Umbrella, sa Facebook namin. And then dun kami na-discover, parang artista lang, na-discover ng mga deal sites, which is like sina Groupon, Cash Cash Pinoy, and Sogo, diba? Dati before Lazada, Shopee, yun yung mga nag-start dun, diba?
Yes.
So, doon kami na-discover na, can we feature your product? Tapos from there, nag-balloon up na eventually, meron ko pa bang ibang products? Naghahanap sila ng ganito. Parang, okay. So, hanap kami, source kami. So, parang naging sourcing company kami for them. And we sold these products online. Doon, sa mga deal sites.
Actually,
That's
ang
Ang galing,
ganda
ano,
no?
you know when you were, you know when Tin was talking, makikita mo talaga fuel, no? She's just sharing how she was just sharing how she started, but you can see the joy in her, as in the
Yes.
joy in Christine Joy is there. So parang natuwa lang ako kasi while I was listening to your kwento nga, na parang how did you start with the Samurai Umbrella, what I see, kumbaga, na bigger picture is the joy talaga that fuels you while you're doing this. So sorry, Eunice, were you saying something? I interrupted you.
Actually, ang ganda-ganda nga ng pagsabi ni ma'am, like, it's coming out naturally, na hindi lang dahil trabaho niya or dahil negosyo niya yun. Talagang, yes, ang saya-saya niya. And also, swak na swak dun sa Dixie, yung kung paano nag-start yung business niya. Like, she made use of the platform to start and network, diba? Like, through her friends
Community.
and her relatives, yes, talagang, hey, can I sell my products through your network or through whatever you're using? So swak na swak talaga. Like, after all talaga, the business, parang hindi ka lang mag-thrive mag-isa eh. Sama-sama to. So, ang ganda. Yun lang naman.
Totoo yun. Actually,
Yeah,
to add, sorry. Yeah,
Ay,
no, I
go.
was going to say to Anya, ang ganda nga ng platform ng Dixie. Kasi before, pahirapan, what if hindi ka pala friendly person or hindi malaking network mo, diba? But having these platforms like Dixie enables you to connect with a lot of women, a lot of parang business same likeness na kayo na to help each other, uplift each other. So it's such a blessing na new entrepreneurs or startup businesses have these kinds of connections through your platform. So, ang galing.
Yeah. Ayun. So, yeah, and thank you for that. And tama ka. Kasi before nga, when you were mentioning yung mga Ensogo, Cash Cash Pinoy, siguro yung mga mas bata sa atin, sabi nila, oh my God, what are those things? Di ba? pero di ba, kami rin, ako relate naman ako doon. But yeah, those things before, it was actually more difficult to build communities before. But kaya saludo to Tin and Raymond. Si Raymond, naging classmate ko siya sa Leadership 113. O, di ba? Ano yan, so talagang, and ito pa, Eunice, aside from those points that you mentioned, they also weren't kumbaga parang hindi sila natakot to start small. Like, kasi minsan kasi may mga mindset tayo, no, na parang dapat pag nagsa-start ako ng negosyo, talagang dapat big lahat, million worth. No, if you listen to Tin story, they started with Samurai Umbrellas, tas pre-order. So talagang they focus on that, they build a community around that. So yeah, which ito naman, ang ganda ng start, ang ganda ng story, and how did they start. So pero ito yung tanong ko, Tin, were there challenges or like yung mga setbacks kahit papaano during those times, and how did you do it, or how did you face them in order to survive that environment? And connected to this channel, you are a businesswoman, may mga face ka.
Yeah. Sorry, medyo nag-lag ka. Ako ba yun? Or can you hear me properly naman?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, setbacks. Okay, we started kasi our business around late 2009. So we're doing well naman, okay siya. Tapos we're happy nga, bazaar and online. So buti na lang eventually, syempre medyo nag-die down yung bazaar business eh. So we were able to secure, ang galing lang ng timing rin ni God, we were able na, at least naging medyo stable supplier kami ng mga, what they call these deal sites. But eventually kasi what happened was, di ba nag-shift yung trend ng industry na naging marketplaces na. So okay pa, we were able to jump in the bandwagon na, or one of the pioneer merchants din kami of these, yun, sina Lazada, Shopee. So but one of the major challenges was nung nag-open yung market, yung nagpwede nang mag-ship from China to Philippines. Yung direct, yung mga global suppliers. So that kind of hit us hard kasi yung suppliers namin naging competitors namin. So parang kami, ang hirap na to kasi it was hard na before, parang pwede na labanan lang rin naman sa presyo. But because of that, we had to pivot our whole strategy, our marketing. That's why Be Global came about it. So we were thinking we either do two-way. So do we build a lot on branding? Kasi ngayon naging supplier kami on different categories of different products. And then we're doing and main platform namin is selling it online. So, ang question namin nga, naging competitor namin yung supplier namin. So, parang kami, okay, so are we going to invest on marketing and branding? Or we can do na parang, kasi we've seen na parang ang dami na rin naming friends na, lalo din sa mga nasa modern trade and are not familiar with e-commerce. Parang they were asking us, can you sell our products? Parang, pwede ba, baliktad sila na, can you consign nila yung products nila sa amin, tapos kami magbebenta for them kasi we already know the ins and outs in e-commerce, and it's such a robust industry na pabago-bago eh. So parang okay, we can actually even go that route na we provide that service of doing what we currently do now, na kami yung gagawa ng online sales channel mo, yung distribution mo online. So that's one of the major challenges kasi medyo mahirap na parang eto sanay kami na direct kami with everything. Now we started handling brands and tried to pivot from a product-heavy kind of business to a service-centered business. So that was around 2017, 2018. So ang tagal namin na parang, okay, ito na yung business model namin. But because we had such a big challenge when it comes to supply, I mean, okay naman yung supplies, pero ayan, delay shipment, and then nga, suppliers became our competitors, we pivoted na, okay, let's just focus on the service and the industry know-how that we have. So that was how we able to do it. As a business and woman entrepreneur naman, thankfully, I have a great husband who supported me all the way. So we had a very clear roles. Like, he does finance and operation, I did sales and marketing. So, no simula, siyempre when talking to regional brands, parang syempre, kuya, meeting sabay kami. Syempre, mas acknowledge siya. Kasi siya yung CEO, tapos siya yung lalaki. Pero he'd actually highlight and give me the platform, parang give me the airtime. And as soon as na okay naman we do business, okay rin siya na I was able to garner the respect naman of these multinational brands, mga CEOs nila or mga managers nila or directors nila. So, more of that. That was, pero for us, personally speaking, yun yung pinaka naging challenge namin. Na it was hard na, so we had to go from a very profitable company, tapos na-realize namin, ang hirap na, naglabanan, so nag-down yan eh. But yun, thankfully, our team also was able to adapt na. Guys, we're changing our whole business setup. Ito na yung magiging new, new strategy. They were able to adapt to the change.
Ang galing. Sobrang alam ni Miss Christine yung ginagawa niya sa buhay niya, no? As in, parang, ikaw na lang po magsalita, hindi na ako magsasalita, makikinig na lang ako. Diba? As in, parang, alam niya yung gagawin from like step to step. Parang lahat calculated niya, ganun. Ang bongga.
And, as I was listening, ang ganda nung yung adoption, like they adapted to the changing environment. Kasi what actually happened, yun nga, parang nag-open yung market, yung mga clients, suppliers nila, they became their competitors. But again, parang kumbaga parang they picked themselves from that point and changed the business strategy and just adapted to the and adapted well to the situation at the time, to the circumstances at the time. And this is a very important key point na highlight ni Tin, which makes me go to my next question. Kasi this time actually, so that was 2019. That was 2018, 2019. That was 3-4 years ago. Now kasi, So now kasi we're facing, like actually lahat tayo, no, we're facing a different challenge naman economically. So for instance, inflation, grabe yung inflation ngayon. So talagang ang mahal ng lahat, kahit yung kape dati, parang magkakape pa ba ako? Ganon. So alam mo yung kahit yung mga basics, parang you will have, it makes me sad sometimes na kahit yung mga basics, you will have to ask na parang, wait, do I actually, of course I need this. Ganon. But and especially during the earlier months of the pandemic. Ayan,
Mm.
so may mga nawalan ng trabaho, ang daming mga businesses na nagsara. Actually, yung mga ibang businesses na nakakilala ko na like binibilhan ko before, may mga iba nagsara. So, for you, Tin, what is the best, like siguro key points on surviving these kinds of challenges? So siguro like based on your experience being businesswoman for so many years, no?
Yeah.
So ano sa tingin mo yung best key point or best formula for these kinds of situation?
Actually, na-mention mo na siya kanina. Parang the magic word for me, it's the adaptability. Parang kasi you have to be able to decipher or learn when to expand, when to contract. Na you don't need, in any business, parang syempre tayo, goal natin, lumaki, gumanda yung negosyo, profitable ka all the time, na you have to grow X amount year after year, diba?
Mhm.
But being able to be humble enough to say na, okay, it's okay na we're not growing as much as we projected to, because nga yan, there's a lot of moving pieces na yan, yung inflation, ang daming unexpected, diba, na things na we have to be able to have a wiggle room na ano ba yung parang agility and be able to face itong mga challenges that comes our way. Kasi parang business is not, you doing business is cannot be learned. I mean, yes, a lot of this can be attributed also to your background in college, what you study, pero you have more of this is really from your experiences. So being adaptable is super, super for me, one of the key. As you mentioned, early in the pandemic, like kanyari kami, we're kind of big already, diba? Tapos biglaan, nag-hit yung pandemic. Ito, what happened to my husband and I? Syempre kami parang, meron tayong mga payables. Tapos na-stop ang lahat ng receivables kasi no operations, all of our business partners, diba? Literally tapos wala kaming employee, he can come to the office kasi lockdown. So my husband and I, parang we're CEO na, diba? Yung garahe namin, naging literally mukha siyang sari-sari store para for us to be able to continue giving salary to our staff. So kami, si
Mhm.
Raymond went back to being a cargador. Ako naging parang CS, nagbebenta kami na parang, as in, mukhang parang bumalik kami ng sari-sari store just to be able to provide cash, yung continuous yung cash flow namin. So, parang kami kasi we could be stubborn na actually may cash naman dyan, kaya naman namin. Pero also being able to think 5-6 steps ahead na, it's not a 2-week lockdown. May mag-roll, maraming mangyayari, diba? So we have to be able to, at least in little ways, we're able to still sustain our employees and give them, it won't hurt our cash flow. And being able nga to, if you cannot have this much sales, lower your salaries. Not lower your expenses, not salaries. Kami hindi kami nag-salary for 2 months, I think. So, pero we tried to lower our expenses to be able to continue to keep the boat afloat. So, yun yung ginawa namin. And, ano pa ba yung sabi mo, your question is yung best formula, how we do it, no? Yun nga, there's a lot of, sa amin, personally, with e-commerce, kasi 2020 was kind of bad, diba? But towards the end of 2020, medyo maganda for e-commerce kasi everyone's stuck at home. So, okay kami when it comes to online selling. So, ang ganda ng sales ng online selling. And now, 2021, okay rin. But 2022 na medyo back to normal na tayo. What do you call this? Nag-staggered na yung, nag-plateau na yung sales namin. And then, ang dami ring left and right, ang daming mga platforms rising. No? So, we had to be able to be wise also as directors na, okay, ano ba yung papasukin namin? Ano yung aaralin namin? So one of the big game changers na we have right now is TikTok. Na parang ngayon, dati, iba kasi ang laro ng TikTok sa Shopee Lazada. Shopee Lazada is a marketplace. TikTok is not yet, but hopefully it will become, not yet a marketplace, but it's shoppertainment. So imagine mo, parang we had to pivot again, not naman super pivot, pero adapt to the change na, now people want to be able to be entertained while they shop. O yan, you also cater to the impulse buying. So now we had to build and strengthen our digital marketing team. Thankfully, 2020 nag-start na kami. Pero ngayon, parang mas push kami na, okay, we have to have this arm na who will help us do content, do videos to be able to sell to this new market, this emerging market. So for us to be able, para hindi kami mapag-iwanan, we have to adapt to the changes. Our team knows, actually every new hire that we have in our company, they know that one of the constant things that we have is change. Sabi dito, kung gusto mo mag-learn, ma-challenge, and there's always change, welcome to the company. No? Because e-commerce is very new in industry. So ang daming, parang technically kami, yung mga peers ngayon sa e-commerce, kami yung what do you call this? Kami yung nagsiset na ano ba yung standard. Wala kaming rule book pa na ito yung ironclad na sure, tried and tested. Kami yung nagiging guinea pig of all the new things happening with our industry.
But yeah, before I go into yung mga una mong sinabi, that's actually the beauty of, like, hindi na kayo startup, but alam mo yon, that's actually the beauty of yung mga hindi pa sobrang like ang lalaking corporations na, yung wala kayong sabi mo nga na parang set on stone, tama ba?
Yeah.
Na, and you can actually be, like everything is possible, anything is possible. You can create without limit. So that's actually the beauty of it. But I actually was listing kanina yung mga message, yung part of your message, no. That was actually when you were mentioning about the first 2 weeks of the lockdown na talagang alam mo yun, naging talaga kayo, like back to basics, you were packing, you're carrying things, Raymond was carrying things, ganyan. Actually, that involves wisdom. Alam mo yun, na parang this is not gonna be a 2-week lockdown. Look at where we are right now. We are still kinda here, alam mo yun. So, if you just relied on, alam mo yun, kapag, let's say, of course, you had cash during that time that, meron kayong, sige, ibayad na muna natin yung whatever we have saved or whatever is in our bank account. If you just stuck to that mindset, imagine mo kung na-prolong pala siya in 3 years and then you're stuck there. So, alam mo yon, experience din talaga gives you a lot of, like wisdom to, to look ahead, to look into the future. And last but not the least, ang ganda nun, yung adaptability talaga, it actually not just applies to, to businesses, 'di ba? Kahit anong challenge I think sa buhay or kahit anong circumstances sa buhay, no, yung ability natin to adapt and ability natin to adopt in a kumbaga in a positive light, not the toxic positivity, but to know to like adopt positively.
Yes.
Yung hindi ka mahihiya na parang ay kasi ano na ako I'm on the top of my career, bakit ko gagawin yan? No, it's actually kumbaga parang it's a humbling experience and at the same time it's actually a teachable experience din for everyone. So diba? Talagang napa-internalize ako sa mga sagot ni
Hindi, tsaka
notes ako.
Ang sa akin, I mean, nothing will happen if like stuck ka lang inside the box. Na if you won't adapt to change and all, pag dyan ka lang, if parang, ayoko, ganyan. Kapag yung ang daming arte or pag ang daming hesitations, you will not grow. Walang mangyayari sa'yo. Diba? Like si Miss Christine, yung sinasabi ni Ma'am Vil kanina na nagbubuhat ng ganto, yung garahe ng bahay, naging parang stock room na, sari-sari store. I mean, if yung mga ganong stuff kasi, kailangan tanggal arte. Kailangan like, i-risk mo lahat. Talagang gawin mo lahat. Kasi if hindi mo yan gagawin lahat, hindi ka makakarating sa kung anong gusto mong ma-achieve and all. Kasi ang mga bagay-bagay, hindi mo siya ma-achieve kung like medyo ma-arte or yung medyo hesitant ka and all. So, kailangan give na give. Diba? I think that's one secret din para mag-succeed. Ba't ka natatawa, ma'am? Totoo naman ata yung sinasabi.
Hindi kasi, natatawa ako dun sa, kailangan give na give. Alam mo yung parang, naisip ko kasi mga presentation.
Kailangan go na go, diba? Give na give, yes.
Parang yung mga Christmas presentation na talagang give na give ka, ganon. So, kaya ako natawa. But yeah, ayun. So, okay. So, okay, bago ako bago ako mag-notes ng pagkahaba-haba. Ayan. So nasabi na ni Tin how they start, survived, like multiple challenges. Ito naman, dito na tayo sa thriving part, diba? So, actually, sa church ko na-meet si Tin. And sa church namin, o diba, sa Victory Green Hills, tapos lumipat ako sa Victory Pasig, hello. Di ba nag-plug ako ng church ko? But whatever. So this is a
Ay.
Ma'am, ayan.
we usually
Medyo
list our
naghahanap siya.
faith goals.
Ayan.
Hello, ako? Okay na ba?
Yeah, medyo nag-choppy ka sa akin, pero okay na.
Okay. So, sa church kasi namin, yun nga, we actually list our faith goals during the end of the year or at the beginning of the year. So, ito yung mga, alam mo yun, it actually encompasses a lot of things na we are faithful for in the coming year. So, may personal goals, may mga financial goals, may mga career goals, educational goals. It could be anything and everything that you are in faith want to achieve ayan in the next year or in the years to come. So ito, ang question ko kay Tin is how do you do it for Be Global? Kasi syempre goal setting kasi I think it's a very important tool para alam mo yun, makita mo yung future and it's actually a tool towards thriving in anything. And for Be Global, how do you do it in order for Be Global to thrive, especially ngayon sa present na economic climate natin?
So for me, setting goals, planning ahead. Planning ahead is really important, lalo na as the leaders, directors of the company. You have to make sure na you set a very strong foundation in directing the team. I just have to also, hindi ko nga na-mention kanina to your previous question is building, one of the ways na we're able to survive also is it's really, really vital and important to have a good core team. Kasi lalo na when you grow, hirap na yan eh. You cannot do, physically impossible for you to do everything. As much, dati, tuwan-tuwa ako nung nagsimula kami. Parang ako si checker, ako si finance, ako si marketer, diba? Parang you're super hands-on with everything. But eventually when you grow, you have to acknowledge your limitation as a person and even your capacity. So being able to hire and form a good team is essential in surviving. And with that, parang now you put on your CEO, COO hat, na you have to be able to lead your team with proper communication, proper planning, and direction for them. Now, how do we execute this? Diba? We delegate, but more importantly, we empower. We have to empower our leaders in doing the things that yung vision natin. Kasi meron ka, you set a plan, you plan ahead, diba? But sometimes tayo as business people, we get so busy with the daily grind. Nangyayari, parang, ito na ginagawa mo, tapos may changes, may ang daming mga hurdles that you have to focus on. And then, you lose focus on, wait, what is my mission? What is my vision again? So, dapat tayo as CEOs or business owners, we're supposed to be the one who's always parang put back in track na, why are we doing what we're doing? Why does our business exist? Parang, we should be able to do this things, and that will come from us. Parang chief reminding officer tayo of our people. To be able to parang thrive. Kasi ang daming there will be a lot of opportunities that will come your way. So you have to be able to have the wisdom to know na, okay, wait, sobrang flashy ito, ang ganda nga ng opportunity ito, but is this aligned with what I'm supposed to be doing or the goal I have in mind for our company? Yun yung parang for me na how we do it with BGE. Okay.
Okay.
Yun. Sige. Baka, yun yung may sa
ano lang,
then,
okay, go.
Yeah. Siguro, you plan ahead. Kami for next year, we've already planned out our plans and strategies for 2023, no, October pa lang. And then come January, we assess na, okay, pwede ba? And then mid-year, talaga may realignment pa kami. So you have to have a wiggle room also na, it's not ironclad, but you have to have a space now, number one, to let God work in it. Kasi syempre tayo, di ba sabi nga sa Proverbs, no, na parang many are our plans, pero it's God's plan who will prevail in the end. So syempre, dapat smart ka. You have to have the wisdom na you're planning because you're already the director of this company. But at the same time, hindi ka pwedeng, hindi, basta ito na. No, you have to be able to have the wiggle room na, let God put also his inputs on this, diba? Parang kami, we always tell our staff na, we don't acknowledge ourselves as the owners of the company. We always, I don't want to sound so spiritual about it, but we really do say na parang God's the owner of our company. We're just the directors. So we're keen to listen to ano ba yung direction na we're supposed to be doing and going. And then syempre, wiggle room again, planning, but at the same time, wiggle room to all the changes. Yan. Inflation, change of climate, yung mga andaming mga pangyayari sa economy natin, even rulings dito sa Pilipinas pa iba-iba, diba? Lalo na with e-commerce, para kami, dati sinasabi namin, every 3 months may changes. Ngayon, parang feeling namin every month, parang, may bago na naman kami kailangan aralin with e-commerce na yung mga new tools or new things that na ino-offer. Yun yung ginagawa namin na, okay, we have to pivot na rin, parang change. So, adaptability, again, going back to that, and planning. So, finding the right balance. Knowing na, okay, I'll adapt to this, but it shouldn't veer far away from what I really plan.
Okay. Nilista ko dito yung mga sinasabi ni Tin, no? Set a plan, very important, but delegation is actually equally important. And last but not the least, yung sinabi niya is empowering other people, empowering a team. Kasi oo nga naman, when you were starting, di ba, ikaw lahat, nagpapack, nagsiship, nagpo-post and all, but as you grow bigger, if you still want to maintain that, you will also exhaust yourself. And wala ka nang magiging, like wiggle room nga for creativity, for entertaining fresh ideas. So, and ito yung lagi ko yung na-remind ako kay Tin, no, lagi kong sinasabi sa sister ko who is also the CEO of Big C. Have faith, 'di ba? Na parang at the end of the day, sabi nga ni Tin, and I don't want to be like to sound very spiritual about it, but at the end of the day, it's actually the will of God that that happens at the end of the day. So like keeping the faith is actually a very important tool then, as going on with everyday life. So Eunice, I think Eunice wants to ask a question.
Yes,
Minessage niya
actually,
ako. Sabi niya gusto niya
bago ako magbasa ng mga suggestion sa ating comment section, di ba? I would like to add up na I don't mean also to sound religious and all, kasi baka akalain nila hindi to Big C, baka retreat ang akalain nila Advent of Election, ganyan, di ba? So, but it's very true. I mean, kasi yung religion ko is different from yours. But yes, I mean, this is about business and earning income, finances and all, but hindi talaga natin dapat nagkalimutan na mayroong supreme power above na we will do everything, but we must surrender that also to God na. And yes, have faith. Napaka-importante yan. Actually, having faith is not only sa aspect ng like a religion, but then also putting up a business and thriving and like surviving, diba? So, napakaganda niyan. At dahil dyan, to break the ice ng very, very slight, magbabasa lang ako ng mga hana sa ating comment section. Ang daming fanay. So, sabi ni Miss Jill Soriano, a good office mate of mine. Ayan, hi Ate Jill, thanks for watching. Agree, sabi niya, we must embrace ambiguity. Diba? I love it. And next, sabi ni Ate Joy, hi Ate Joy, how are you? Sabi niya, Chief Reminding Officer, I like that. I like that too. And I will keep it in my mind forever. Chief Reminding Officer. O diba? Antare, ang dami-dami nating natututunan ngayong gabing ito. Hindi lang about business, hindi lang about thriving and preparing for 2023, but also about having faith, o diba? Taray. And also yung like sinasabi nyo, Miss Christina, like planning ahead. Actually, yung team namin dun sa office ko, July pa lang, as early as July, nagpa-planning na kami for the next year. So talagang it's very, very important na mag-plan ka and all. Like, wiggle room for like planning. I totally agree with that. So, ayan, ibabalik ko na ang floor sa inyong dalawa, mga madam. Maraming salamat. Mamaya na ako ulit aarilda.
Ayan. Okay, di ba? Ang pinag-uusapan kasi natin, it's about yung business ni Latino and Raymond. Now naman, ito yung question ko kasi hindi lang siya businesswoman, di ba? Sabi nga ng isang audience, isang part ng audience natin kanina, sabi niya hindi siya masyadong busy. So, ito yung tatanungin ko. Tin, paano mo nababalance yung life mo, di ba? You're a wife, you're a mom, you're a homeschooler, you're a businesswoman. How do you do it?
Alam mo, I really, nung nakita ko yung tanong mo, alam mo, I really wouldn't know, like, wala akong answer na talagang definitely, but it's really grace. Yun talaga masasabi ko. Kasi I'm not sure paano ko nagagawa ko siya na parang, or I'm thankful na I have such a supportive husband. I have understanding kids. But, going back, parang for me, why do I do what I'm doing? I always try to, I'm doing this for my husband, for my kids. So I don't want to be too caught up na I'm so busy doing the business that I forget about my kids. So parang even like when setting up meetings, I try not to set it up during my homeschool time. So parang dedicate ako na homeschool time. Minsan iniiwan ko talaga yung phone ko sa ibang kwarto kasi parang feeling ko kung hawak ko yung phone ko, nagtatrabaho ako. Kasi actually nangyari yan sa akin na may one time. So kasi ang daming work, so nagtatrabaho ko habang nag-a-answer siya. Parang, "Mommy," sabi niya, parang okay. But then I realized, it has to be equally important. Like if I'm having a business meeting with the CEO of this multinational company, that same attention that I give that CEO, parang it has to be the same attention that I give to my 6-year-old son who's homeschooling and learning. Because we've decided that we want to homeschool because we want to create the proper values and foundations na for them. So parang feeling ko, if I show them na, its work is more important than you, parang it creates a different wrong message na. Pero what of the beauty though, nakikita na rin ng kids namin na, okay, why do we do business? Why it's important? So may grace din that they understand what we're doing. And ang maganda sa homeschooling, flexible din kami, di ba? Pero going back, sorry, tumatanong ako sa ang dami kong, kasi yun nga sabi ko I really don't know. I don't have a definite answer na how I'm able to do it. But feeling ko it's really God na parang nanilay down sa amin na, okay, buti lang I have such a supportive husband na allows me to do homeschooling, do this na. Para kasi he could have just pushed, hindi, busy tayo sa negosyo, parang ipasok mo na yan sa regular school. Pero we both had the value and the parang faith and we wanted na, no, parang this, at their young age, it's best talaga na we be able to build the foundation as kami yung parang what do you call this, pinaka-teachers and magtuturo sa kanila ano ba dapat yung kailangan as parents because that's our roles. Knowing that. Being able to balance it. Parang feeling ko, knowing la, and then even our kids, they know na, actually alam nila, kaya rin may Zoom na ako, yung 2-year-old ko would go, "Mommy, you're in a meeting?" Sabi ko, "Yes." Okay, me quiet only, ganyan lang siya. So alam niyo na, pero if I'm playing with them, I have their full attention. So balancing it is really knowing lang na why am I doing what I'm doing. And then also letting them, these important people in my life also know na why I'm doing this because for them. And then parang feeling ko ang bilis sabihin yun, but I also have to remind myself every day of that. Na kasi minsan ayun nga, kasi nga businesswoman by nature, diba? Sobrang na-excite ako na, I forget na, I'm doing this most importantly because for my family. Ito yung unit that holds it together. So, kasi, alam mo yun, business partners, malate ka, mawalan ka. I mean, yes, sige, may negative short impact effect. Pero yung sa family mo, if you lose time for them, or walang hindi mo nabigyan ng importance, yan, mas mahaba yung effect sa kanila eh. So, yun.
Gusto ko yon, yung the unit that holds everything together. Kasi alam mo yon, sabi mo nga, pag na-late ka, pwede ka mawala ng deal. But of course, you will get another deal. But there are things na irreplaceable, di ba? So, di ba, talagang, sabi niya wala siyang, hindi niya alam, pero alam talaga niya. Coming from the answers, it's actually very inspiring, and we're seeing the comments right now na parang agree with everything. Sabi niya, everything is under grace. Ayan, so sabi ni Miss Jill, sabi niya, thank you for the reminder. So, ayan, that's how you manage your time, balance your time and manage your household. So, balik tayo dun sa business aspect kasi when you started, kayo-kayo lang, ganyan, kayo lahat gumagawa from inventory to packing to delivery. Now, then you have at least 130 employees. So, grabe ang laki. Hindi ko ma-imagine kasi just ko sa office pa lang namin, wala nga akong sariling parang team, ganyan. But, when there's a lot of people, there's also a lot of people to manage, and people are different. So how do you manage those 130 employees? And kumbaga, if tatanungin kita ngayon na sabihin ko, sa tingin mo, gusto ko mag-start kasi ng business, ano yung top 3 tips na pwede mong ma-advise sa akin on, starting a business or like management, gano'n?
Ako, number one is really knowing your people. So kami, yeah, we do have around 130 employees now. But we do have our core team. So in core team namin, we always tell them, this is us, this is our heart. So we share to them, and then we really tell them, we hope you, and we pray, actually, we pray and hope that they get the vision, they get the heart, and that's how they would treat the team under them. So parang networking, So we're hoping na, kasi we won't be able to do it already na to all 130 people. But parang
Mhm.
Raymond and I, we were very, very conscious of the fact that even up until now, we still get to talk rank and file, packer, picker to a supervisor level. We're still in touch with them, in tune with them. 5-minute, 10-minute conversation para we know what's going on. Hindi na siya as day to day, pero we have regular meetings with different bunch of people to know na ano ba yung current state that they are in, and even may evaluation din we evaluate ourselves, we evaluate our leaders, our staff evaluate their leaders para we see, kasi for us it's very, very important for us to hold our culture. Alam ng mga tao, constant yan, reminder yan sa sa pagpasok pa lang ng company, and even we have our parang mga town hall meetings, we reiterate nga yung ano ba yung culture na we want to build, ano ba yung core values ng B Global, we call it BGE. So ano ba yung core values namin? Para they are reminded that that's how we be able to manage para long haul. They see it long term. Hindi lang parang, why am I doing this? Parang para lang ba magkasweldo ko? But we try to be in tune with them and show them na ano ba yung negosyo natin? Why are we doing this? So, yan, we talk to them para at least alam namin ano nangyayari. And then, you asked, sabi mo yung 3 tips, ama? If you were to
Like,
start,
oo.
para for me is knowing your goal. Parang for me, knowing your goal and knowing when you start a business, diba, you start a business, you also have to know when to push and when to slow down. For me, that is very essential kasi a lot there, ayun nga, because ano ba yung, when you start a business, do you want to earn money? Do you want to be famous? Kasi there will be a lot of opportunities that will come your way. So you have to focus on ano ba yung gusto kong ma-achieve. A good example with us sa BGE, this is not for everyone, pero kaya sa amin, we were able, parang we had an opportunity to land a very big account for the company. So parang nag-isip na kami ni Raymond na actually pwede natin to i-push kung kaya namin. We'll do a lot of it. Pero nag-usap kami na kaming mag-partners, husband and wife, na parang if we do this, guaranteed we'll lose a lot of time with our kids. We have a 2 and a 6-year-old. It's their foundational years. Para kami, let's not push it. Sige, let's be professional, be presented, ganyan. But we didn't kasi pa namin ligawan na yan, do everything we can, diba, to be able to close that account. And it was such a rare opportunity to have an audience for them, to have them as audience, to be heard. But even yung opportunities with investors, investments, parang we had to gauge na, is this the season that we want to be in our lives na, do you want to grow this business at this rate? Or, we're happy and contented na being contented na and having a small but profitable business? Or do we want, at this season, do we want to grow it na talaga, and then mamaya kasi ma-burn out yung employees, and dami pang mga mental health problems, diba? So we had to balance and parang feel namin na ano ba yung pinaka-best or wisest decision that we have to make. Yun yung for me. So knowing when to start, when you start a business also, you ask now what 3 tips, no? Tama ba? Or what do you think is the
Yeah.
3 tips if I were to start? Being able to understand that change is constant when you start a business. You start a business, you have to have also in having a good team. Have a good team, build a good team. Kasi you won't always be the wisest person in the room. So being able to be humble, to acknowledge na, actually I have to hire someone na cap out na ako. Hindi ka, like when it comes to like digital marketing. Now I was even tell my people yung HR namin, hire younger people. Tumatanda na yung lola mo. Parang gano'n. Kasi parang feeling ko, before we
True.
started, 10, 12 years ago, we would actually, we're such a young company. Your CEO is very young. But now, syempre, we see we're so parang nadalagpasan na kami na, parang recently lang ako nag-download ng TikTok. Hindi ko na siya kaya. So being able to acknowledge na, to be able to market to this kind of people when I want to carry, if I want to start this, I have to have a good team behind me to help me with my vision. Yun. I hope I answered
Talaga
it.
nag-clap ako, no? Yes. Gustong-gusto ko yung mga points mo, Tin. Actually, nagno-notes na nga ako dito. Diyos ko, sinulatan ko. Ibang date pala yung sinulatan ko, but whatever. And very nice. Yung number 1 is, why am I doing this? Minsan may mga moments ako na I talk to myself, no? Parang yung I tell myself na parang I have to own this. Parang gano'n, yung ownership of something na parang hindi mo lang ginagawa to because para matapos lang or kasi alam mo susweldohan ako at the end of this month. No, parang very important talaga yung ownership of of whatever you're doing. Business man yan, trabaho yan, I don't know, kahit anong nature or area of your life, being a student, being a teacher, or any other profession or a career. Tapos yung know when to push and know when to slow down. Alam mo, mahirap kasi sa mundo natin, no? Parang laging dapat push, ganyan. So, parang minsan,
Push mo yan, te. Ganon.
Oo, di ba? Talagang minsan mag-judge ka kung tumigil ka. Parang, ay mahinang nila lang. Ganun. So parang, oh wow. But yeah, there's actually a time for everything. Time to like push it. And as you said kanina, the wisdom naman. There's the wisdom for you to know when to slow down. And tama ka doon. Change is constant. Ayan. And of course, building a good team. So may tanong dito. So true, but how do you know when to push and when to slow down?
Ako, for me personally, is knowing if, are you burnt out? How's your team? The team that you're doing. If they're, kasi you always have to take care of your people. For me, the people that you are with, the people under your company is what helps you grow. So, parang for me, you have to be aligned. Kaya kami as so we talk. So, my husband and I, when it comes to any business decision, may opportunity to push. We push na parang, okay, is this a good opportunity? If we both agree, game kami, we push it. But if one of us are parang medyo alanganin, okay, let's just stop or delay muna natin. And then if we want to push further, we actually ask our team, guys, kaya pa ba? Do we do it? And then slowing down naman, on the flip side is, if you evaluate, you have to have regular evaluation na how's our business doing? Check your financials. Check na, kasi nga minsan ang daming opportunity before we this is a practical tip. Definitely know your financials. Kasi minsan, ang ganda-ganda, akala mo ang dami mong benta. Pero chinek mo yung OPEX mo, operation expense mo. Parang, sobrang laki rin na rin pala na, oops, I have to slow down on this. Kasi I have to balance my numbers and be able to, okay, slow down muna ako. Hindi ako push ng push. Kasi every time push ako ng push, I need to hire more people to do a lot of this. Pero yung output ko, hindi naman as equally as I wanted with the expenses that I'm making. So that's when you slow down. So there'll be months na kami, okay guys, slow down muna, reevaluate tayo. Should we be spending as much on marketing for this or on this manpower? So ganun yung namin, how we balance it. Pero on the pushing side, we talk as partners, and then we also confer with the rest of our team. Kasi nga, we always tell it, we're in it for a long haul. Hindi tayo fly-by-night na company. So, okay lang. Sige, we could, parang may time kasi na, actually, yung etong slowing down, mas influence to ng husband ko. Kasi ako push din ako. So, I learned throughout the years. Sabi niya, I don't mind na our goal is lower than the previous years. But as long as we're profitable. Ako, nga naman. That's the point. Kasi minsan parang, kasi going back na naman kami sa vision and goal namin, why are we trying to push na ganito yung sales natin? Diba? Are we going for fame? Are we going for ano ba, glory, personal, parang glory na, ang galing ninyo, CEO, or company. But we look at the people, kamusta rin ba people namin? Mamaya sobrang burnt out na sila kasi ito yung pinupush ko na quota sa kanila, di ba, na unreasonable na siya, na we're not listening to ano ba yung what is the industry. Kasi a good example, kasi e-commerce, di ba, 2020, 2021, ang ganda ng growth eh. Diba? And I cannot push my staff na, yung growth ko ng 2020 to 2021, gusto ko yun yung growth ko sa 2022. So, yan, yung ganyan yung how we chose na, okay, it's okay to slow down a bit. It's not bad.
Ang daming magandang sinabi ni ma'am, pero ang gusto ko balikan yung isa sa mga una yung sinabi kanina na you have to know your people. Kasi totoo, at saka kailangan mong ipakitang mahal mo yung negosyo mo, mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, para ma-convince yung mga tao mo na mahal ni ma'am yung ginagawa niya, mahal ni sir yung negosyo niya. So, dapat yung like, ipapakita natin or yung pagtatrabaho natin is totoo lang. Walang, totoo yun kasi if pinapakita mo sa mga tao mo na kung gaano mo kamahal yung like negosyo, and if parang meron din silang sense of ownership dun sa work. So, sabay-sabay kayong uunlad, sabay-sabay kayong aangat. Kasi after all, yung business, hindi lang siya like gawa ng isang tao. It's a collaboration with everyone. So, kapag ipapakita mo as a leader, as the owner na you own the business, you love the business, and you share it with other people, magiging maganda yung output. So, yun lang for me. Ang dami kong thoughts, pero konti na yung time. So, nanahimik na ako.
Yeah. And then actually there's a good question here. Sabi, how do you sustain the energy of the team? Coming from your last answer, no? How do you sustain the energy of the team, especially if the journey is long?
Creating a good company culture. Parang for me, kami, kasi we just had our Christmas party. We were able to, yung sa loyalty award. So we started 2000, officially 2010 parang ganon. So may na-award na kami na sa employee 1 and employee 2 kami ni Raymond. Then our employee 1, 2, and 3 is actually still with us to this very date. So we were able to award them na, ito yung loyalty. And they grew with us. It's been our mantra with anyone naman na, basta lumaki kami, not just physically, no? Basta lumaki kami, lalaki rin kayo. We try to share that vision with them. Na it's not going to be all the way up sa kanya. That's why you have relationships are very important. That's one of our core values. We value the relationship, and yung parang kami, yung sabi namin, we value our family. So sa kanila din. So if we respect their family time, we respect, and yun nga, if one of my life mantra is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So parang for me, how we're able to sustain the energy of our team is kasi I have personal relationship with them. So I don't push it. I don't push them na ito. It's kasi parang for us, money is just one factor. If I want to just push for sales, but I don't respect their personal life or their understanding or what they're going through, wala, mababurn out talaga sila. So knowing their seasons ins and out and respecting them and supporting them and empowering them along the way, feeling ko is what helps them to journey it with us. In journey and bring our company to where it is now. Yun. So I hope I answered your question.
I think naman, and I have nothing further to say, Your Honor. O, diba? I think we're going, sorry guys, we're a bit going over time tonight, but I hope you don't mind kasi this is a very interesting, refreshing, and actually a very encouraging live event, no? And I think this is one of my last talaga, no? This is, I think, my last question muna for Tin kasi this time, ayan, so pwede ko na bang i-plug, di ba? Magpa-plug muna ako, ha? We're actually having a Big C Bazaar. This is the second year. O, diba? This is the second year. We actually opened with the live event last November 24. If you've seen that, o kung hindi nyo pa nakita, balikan nyo yung November 24 live event namin about the Big C Bazaar. So every year, no, kala mo naman, but we actually started with Big C in the Philippines. We launched in the Philippines in November 2021. So that was just last year. But we actually had a Big C Bazaar na at the end of the year last year in December. And we're actually doing it tonight. This year again for December 2021. So ano ba tong Big C Bazaar na to? We actually invite women, ayan, with businesses, mga SMEs din, to actually participate. We put them there in the Big C app. They have a banner, and nandun yung mga products nila, and Big C users can actually, can actually get to meet them, get to know their products. And of course, the Big C, I mean, yung mga buyers doon would have to like download the app, because itong mga shops na to are actually very, kumbaga parang actively participating. Ayan. So nagbigay sila ng mga discounts that can actually be exclusively used inside when you purchase through the Big C app, mga ganon. And we actually have already like giveaways from these different shops. So, but at the end of it, ang mga in-invite talaga namin, mga participants dito, ay ang mga women talaga, because like you earlier, Big C is actually a platform that connects women, o 'di ba? To have or to gain, 'di ba, knowledge, network and tools to start investing. So, in relation to this Big C Bazaar, ayan. So, Tin, this is my last question sa iyo before we onboard yung ating dalawang guest tonight na part ng ating Big C Bazaar. So, Tin, as an experienced entrepreneur, ayan, kapag may nag-ask sa'yo ng advice na parang, ay, Ma'am Christine, what do you think is the best business? Paano mo siya sasagutin?
Ako, it always depends on you, sabihin ko, on that person, no? So it depends on the kind of entrepreneur you are, your strength, diba? And what drives you, what keeps you passionate. But at the same time, not just the passion, it's what's also available for you. Kasi yun nga, makita mo na a big factor of that kasi is what's available. What's within your network. Ano yung need na meron kang pwedeng address. Yun yung mas usually like generic how I would start it. Kasi it can be a very long conversation nga. I mentioned nga rin to Bill when you mentioned na you might ask these questions na para feeling ko, it will all depend on the kind of person that you are and the what you want to solve, what problem you want to solve. And then how you can solve it is with the resources that you have also. Kasi kunyari, like ako, sample, how I started my journey as an entrepreneur when I was single is, our family business is into textile. So para for me, why would I go in a food business? Para it wasn't logical for me. Wala man akong contacts doon, wala akong networks doon. So what I did was, my sister and we started a children's clothing line. Kasi tela kami, di ba? Di nakukuha ko na yung products, yung raw materials at a much cheaper price. Tapos, buyers namin dun sa negosyo namin was mga mananahi. No, parang ako, pwede ba ako makisama sa patahian ninyo? Mga ganon. And then we had... So, yun yung mga ganon. That's how we able to connect with our network. Na, again, plugging Big C, diba? Ang dami, we already have the network of this. So, tapping lang na, oy, okay, I can work with this person. I can do this. And I have these own resources. And I could do something about it. So, that's how I started my entrepreneurship journey. So, started with what I have, what was convenient for me. And then, mahilig ako sa bata. So, tuwan-tuwa ako. Kaya hindi ko naisip na pang dalaga. Isip ko kasi for kids. Because I love kids. So, I'm passionate about it. So, that's how I started. So, to each his own. There's no definite answer. But it's, I tried to combine what I'm passionate about, which is kids, what's available for me, which is, it's a fabric. That's how I did it. And siguro, depends on you. So, you have to assess yourself. Yun lang.
Ang dami ko naisip doon. Pero ang gusto ko lang sabihin, I thank you for that wonderful answer. Parang Miss Universe. Gusto ko yung mga sagot ni Tin kasi they're hindi sila parang big words na parang, the revolution and whatever. It's actually very close to heart. Yung bang very practical na parang, oo nga, no, what's available with me? Na, paano ko magsisimula with what is around me? Na parang, okay, I have a phone, I have a mouse right here. Ano yung magagawa ko with these resources? So, I'll keep that in mind kasi mahilig din ako sa mga ganyan. Mahilig din ako mag-enter into, like businesses or, like help develop businesses. So I'll always keep that in mind. So eto na, ang pinaka-aabangan natin, o 'di ba? tonight, let's also welcome, ayan. Gusto mo bang ikaw mag-welcome, Eunice, sa ating, we have two pa na guests tonight, ayan. So,
Yes, not
go,
one but
Eunice.
two. At gustong-gusto ko na silang i-welcome. Ayan. So, sa ating upcoming Dixie Bazaar, yes! O, di ba? Ang taray-taray. So, tonight, magsa-start tayo na mag-feature ng ating two merchants out of the napakadaming merchants for today's video. O, di ba? Ang taray. So, we gave you none other than, so, Miss Rosa from My Daily Roots Essential. So, palakpakan naman dyan na may kasamang hiyawan. Woohoo, woohoo. Okay, ayan. And next naman ay a good friend of ours. O, diba? Ayan. Si Ate Ses, woo! Of How You Got You. Palakpakan ulit na may kasama sigawan. Woohoo, woohoo. Ayan. Okay. So,
Gusto ko yung meron kang sariling
Effect.
sound effects like woo.
at saka very refined, diba? Woohoo, woohoo. Ganun. Okay, yun lang naman. Tawang-tawa na
Ayan.
naman
So,
ako.
good evening, ladies. Good evening, ladies. I hope you were uplifted by that very very ano ba yon, pakak na introduction. So before that, I think let's put them sa IG, Eunice, if you can invite them.
Yeah,
Miss Rosa
yeah,
from
yeah.
Daily Roots. Yeah.
Dahil sa
And
bongga kong
Ses
introduction,
from How You
nakalimutan ko na
Got
silang
You.
ipasok, diba? Wait lang.
O, diba? So, while nilalagay ni Eunice ang ating mga guests also on Instagram, ayan, let's check some comments as Lily Tandu. Hello daw, Tin. Ayan. So, ang daming fans ni Tin tonight. And I'm actually also a new fan na. So, I think this will
Ako
not be the
din.
last, no? Na,
Let's create a
oo,
fan,
I'll definitely go to your...
fan club.
Ay,
Like
wag.
it din and my name. May fan.
I'll actually go to your next talk. Ganon yung level. But yeah, so hello, so we have Miss Rosa from Daily Roots. I think she's here na. And Tin. Ayan. Sorry na wala muna si Tin sa Instagram. I think Instagram can only get 4. But yeah, so good evening, ladies. Tonight, ayan, ang ganda ng usapan natin earlier. It was really encouraging. It was refreshing. It was uplifting. So, since we are nga in the Bixi Bazaar month, ayan, so meron tayong, di ba, usually may famous na 12-12, ganyan. We are featuring 2 of our merchants na we have coming Eunice ng Bonggang Bongga. We have Ses from How You Got You and Miss Rosa from Daily Roots. So, ayan, ladies, siguro let's start with Miss Rosa. Please introduce yourselves to our audience, what you do, how you started, and what you're selling in the Bixi Bazaar.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Rosa Inchong, and I have actually been, I'm an American, but I've been in the Philippines for 16 years. So, asawa ko Pinoy, and I have 3 kids that are also Philams. And I started out here in the contact center. And then when I came out here, I already loved essential oils. And it was something that I was into back in the US. And I realized that a lot of it is very expensive here. So my goal was to make sure that healthy options were available to Filipinos. And so I decided to bring that out here because my dad passed away from cancer and I had a friend that had cancer. And so some of these natural options actually were able to help other people. So if I can make these available to people out here, then that's my goal. So what I'm offering out here, I have all the pure essential oils. I also have body butters and different types of rollers and things. Also different ones for a purpose. So this one is one of my favorites, has orchid in it and it smells really good. But I have other ones for like if you have headache or migraine or body pains, instead of using things that are harmful to your body, you can use things that are all natural also. So I have these options available. And then right now with COVID and everything, there's a lot of people using hand sanitizers. So you can still do that, but it can also have some natural ingredients in it as well. And I make them with a lot of different essential oils. So yeah, I have lots of different things. And then of course, natural deodorants, because the antiperspirant that's in the deodorant can actually be something that can cause cancer. So it's not an antiperspirant because that is what can cause the cancer in your body. But I do make natural deodorants as well. So yeah, I have quite a few different things, and I do lots of custom orders as well, and the pure essential oils as well.
Okay, perfect. As a tita, as a legit tita, I'm also a fan of essential oils. And you know what? The interesting part is Big C is actually our age. 33-year-old, millennial, working urban professional, alam mo yung ganun. So, I'm sure nakarelate kayo kasi madami na rin tayong mga back pain in our area. So, this is actually a good a good shop to follow. So, we are onboarding My Daily Roots Essentials, owned by Miss Rosa Inchong in the Big C. So, before we go further, no, introduce mo naman yung sarili mo, Ses, what you do, and a little bit about yourself, and ano yung business mo, and how you started, and ano yung Big C Bazaar.
Yeah, so hi everyone. Good evening. My name is Ses. This is our second year actually in being part of our my Big C Bazaar. So we've actually joined last year. To start with, I'm one fourth of the How You Got You. So we're actually four in the team. Ako lang yung representative for tonight. So yeah. So hi to the other members of How You Got You. So how did we started? We started similar with a similar heart like Bill and Eunice. I'm name dropping here. Kasi K-pop fan po kaming lahat. So it all started with being a fan. With K-pop, with anything Hallyu. So I think that's how also our name was, created. The idea of the name was like, what if we can cater to all the Hallyu needs that a fan wanted or a fan is looking for? So that's why we thought like, so what if the tagline goes like, anything Hallyu, we got you. That's why we formed Hallyu Got You. So it started with yeah the heart that we have for fangirling. We are also like with other fans. We collect, we watch concerts, we collect merch, we purchase merch. So how about like the thought of why don't we sell merch ourselves? And how about we make it handcrafted, like an avenue in which we can also express our creativity and also how we actually wanted our merch to be like. So I think that's how it all started. So in here, you'll be seeing some of our merchandise or what we are selling. It actually started with just canvas, totes, bags, wallets, um, string pouches, in which we also sold last year. So ayan, meron po kami mga PO packages. It all started with BTS since we're all armies here. Yeah, I know the two girls in here are also armies. Yeah, and then
Ako hindi. Charot. Hindi na.
it created into going to other groups as well. So we have now Blackpink, we have now Enhypen. For Enhypen, I don't think we have that in there, but then it looks like this. So that this is new to our collection. So we have one for each member, and also we have the OT7. So this is what it looks like.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah. So aside from those,
Okay.
venture into other products like Williams, pots, whatever. So yeah. So anything Korean, well, anything K-pop or K-drama related or anything fangirling related, you can find us. So yeah.
Yeah, for those new to new or hindi masyadong into the Korean things, Hallyu is actually the Korean wave. So anything Hallyu, we got you, o diba? That's actually very witty. So thank you, Ses. I'm gonna go back to Miss Rosa. So Miss Rosa, how do we avail of your products during the period of the Big C Bazaar, which is actually starting on December 10th?
Well, you can also order online or Instagram or through the Big C app, any of those options. And then I always personal message anybody back, take any extra requests, because there's a lot of different people that have different needs when it comes to your skin and your body. So I'm here to answer any weird, nerdy questions because I'm a big nerd myself.
Mhm. Okay. And the best thing about like Miss Rosa mentioned, you can order via the Big C app. thing about this is if you download and register via the Big C app, download, register via the Big C app, and you buy via My Daily Roots banner, you actually have the chance to like get freebies that were actually given by our stores. And also they are giving like discounts which are available exclusively in the Big C Bazaar. So I think we prepared here. Meron ba tayo dito? Tignan natin. Ayan. So, in relation to the Big C Bazaar, ayan, ipapakita ko sa inyo ha. Kasi we are actually giving our merchants, ayan, merchants, and of course, the future buyers. We're starting on the 10th. So, magla-live kami, magla-live dun yung banner sa inside the Big C app on the 10th. So, all you have to do is, of course, to download the app, and at the same time, ito. So, we're actually giving aside from Ses and Miss Rosa, we actually have a lot more of shops. So Ses and another store are actually doing K-pop. Actually, nakita ko siya din si Val. So they actually gave out some, you know, like merch, I think album or something. So and some of the sellers gave out essential oils, candles. We actually received some candles and different packages. We will post that on December 10 onwards. So via Refer and Earn, ayan, you will actually get freebies, hindi lang discounts, but free products coming from our brand. So, paano ba itong Refer and Earn na to? Of course, you have to download the Big C app, ayan, and register. After registration kasi, makikita nyo itong part na to. So, all you have to do is click this, and then, when you click that, you will see this, invite friends. And then, when you click invite friends, you actually will see your referral link. So, i-copy nyo lang yan. And you ask your friends, you ask your networks to download the Big C app via your link, via this personal link. And makikita namin makikita namin kung sino at kung ilan yung mga people or yung mga friends nyo, kaibigan nyo, network nyo that actually downloaded the app via this link. And the persons, ayan, persons sa plural, who will get actually the highest number of downloads and via referrals will actually get these freebies and giveaways. And hindi sila maliliit na giveaways actually meron pang isang merchant, actually she's giving mystery boxes, and she's actually a designer. So she's a designer, she designs clothes. So kung ano man yung nasa mystery box na yon, then it still remains a mystery until December 10 onwards. So all you have to do is to refer and earn. The more referrals you have, the more chances you have. Kasi hindi to by draw. Automatically, the most the persons who have the most number of referrals automatically gets the freebies. So I think that's it for the Big C Bazaar. And we're actually having here, I think nakita ko yung mga ibang stores kanina, they were saying hi, ganyan. And I think this has been a very productive night. Ibabalik ko na si Tin dito sa ating live. And just to say thank you for, ayan, wait lang. Ayan, so hindi ko na siya makikita sa IG. Okay. But yeah, ladies, thank you so much. Christine, Tin, maraming salamat for agreeing to be live on our platform tonight. And I hope this is not the first and the last. So mga second, third, fourth. Ang dami pala, Nag-plan din ako ahead. I already planned ahead. Ayan. So thank you, Tin. And thank you, Miss Rosa and Ses, for patiently staying with us. And yeah, please promote the Big C Bazaar among your network, among your friends. And yeah, let's do this together. Let's all create a safe and, a safe and encouragement to all women entrepreneurs out there. And especially for those na nagsisimula pa lang. Again, sa ating mga nanonood tonight, please support our business owners as in are part of this Big C Bazaar by downloading our app and availing of their products and discounts and freebies that you can only see when we go live on December 10. So December 10, we will post and we will go live for the Big C Bazaar. But before we end, again, thank you so much, Miss Rosa, Ses, and Tin for tonight. So I hope and I know, I believe na ang dami nating natutunan for tonight to be, not just being where we are, but being global and at the same time surviving and thriving actually in business in 2023. And I believe na maraming na-encourage dun sa testimony talagang testimony yung gamit ko dun sa story, life story. Mamaya magpupli na ako dito sa life story ni Tin and Raymond as, as owners of big now. I can say that this is a big corporation, but it's continuing to rise and thrive. So, maraming salamat, ladies. Thank you, Eunice, for always co-hosting with me. And maraming salamat sa mga nagstay. Ang daming nagstay actually for the entirety of the live, both in IG and even on Facebook. So, maraming salamat. And ayan, we're super overtime, but thank you pa rin sa lahat ng mga nagstay at nag-comments and nag-ask ng questions. We'll see you again next week.
Yes, next week Thursday actually meron ulit tayong i-feature na dalawa pang merchants natin na ila-live din natin or i-guest din natin this live. So, stay tuned, and sa mga partner merchants natin, please keep it coming, 'di ba? Ayan. So, see you next week Thursday sa panibago na namang fruitful and very productive episode natin next week bago matapos ang taon. Bonggang-bongga, 'di ba? Pack na pack. So, ayan, maraming salamat and happy Thursday to everyone. See you next week, and let's all together make this our Thursday habit. So, konting kamot na lang, weekend na. Advance happy weekend, and bye everyone. Thank you so much for our guests.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Maraming salamat po. Bye.
Bye.